A very, very good evening to all of you, friends. A warm welcome to all of you and wishing you all a very happy new year. So, today we begin with our preparation for the next 12 months. We are in the beginning of January right now. And as you are all aware of the fact that CLAT examination, the date of the examination is in December. So if you calculate, we have around 11 and a half to 12 months. For the sake of argument, let's take 12 months for this preparation, for this journey. Now, in this 12 months that we have right now, what are those things that we must keep in our mind so that we reach the right aim, we reach the right objective, and our objective all is to crack the CLAT examination. Now, to crack a entrance examination, you require a number of important things. Number one is your preparedness. Are you prepared for this examination? If so, how well are you prepared? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Maths might be your strength. English might be your weakness. Legal might be your strength. GK might be your weakness. So it all depends from every person to person. In this session, I plan to discuss with you the roadmap that you as a student preparing for this examination must think. Because you have 12 months, keep that in your mind. You do not have too many months more. So the agenda for today's session is the exam pattern, the study plan that you have to go through, your preparation process, and of course the importance of mock test, revision, and others. These are the things that I'm going to discuss with you in relation to your preparedness for the next 1 year. But before that, BYJU'S exam prep to help you in your preparation brings to you an other law entrance examination mock test. Now, this is free of cost. The Maharashtra Law All India Open Mock will take place between the 6th and the 14th of January. Jamia LLB between the 15th and the 21st of Jan, and the SLAT All India Open Mock between the 22nd and the 28th of January this year. So I would request all of you that since you guys are preparing for examination, law entrance examination, sit for this mocks. Understand what should be your preparedness. एक बार आप क्वेश्चन पेपर तो देख लो कि उसके बेसिस पे how should I prepare for myself. BYJU'S exam prep also brings to you unlock your 3-day free trial access to all our courses. So you get unlimited access to all our courses for 3 days free trial. Go to the description box below. Now coming to the exam pattern. The first important thing that a student who is preparing for this entrance examination must keep in their mind is the fact that what should they prepare for? They are preparing for a law entrance examination. How does that law entrance examination look like? How many questions are asked? Is there negative marking? What is the total time duration? So these are those important things that a student, before he starts his preparation, must be aware of. That is what I personally believe. बिकॉज जब तक आपको एग्जाम पैटर्न के बारे में पता ही ना है, आप किसके लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो? आपका ऑब्जेक्टिव है टू क्लियर एन एग्जामिनेशन. That examination is a written examination. That means, yes, it's not an oral or an interview thing. You have to write, might be take, whatever it is, OMR sheet. But you should know the type of questions that are asked. कैसे कैसे? अच्छा, जीके में ऐसे ऐसे क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. अच्छा, ऐसे भी आ सकते हैं. Give these mock tests. The more mock test you give, the better will be your exposure. And that is what I tell the students, that you must have the exposure of any kind of questions that come in front of you. Now, these questions that are asked, how are they? Some of them are passage based. Now, for example, when you are preparing for CLAT, let me just clarify this. Now, if you are preparing for Jamia Millia, if you are preparing for ALIT, look at the kind of questions they have asked. Look at the kind of questions that have been asked. Now, unless and until you know the kind of questions that have been asked, how do you prepare? तो पहली बात तो यह है कि आपको एग्जाम पैटर्न में कितना क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. अच्छा, लॉ से कितना आते हैं, इंग्लिश से कितना आते हैं, मैथ से कितना आते हैं, जीके में कितना आते हैं. सो यू मस्ट हैव एन एब्सोल्यूट नॉलेज. दैट इज व्हाट आई से. You must have an absolute knowledge over the CLAT exam pattern. कल अगर कोई पूछता है अरे नेगेटिव मार्किंग है, you should not be afraid. अरे नेगेटिव मार्किंग है या नहीं? हाँ है, CLAT में है. Okay, so you have Leela who says, sir, I am in 11th and I have opted for physics, chemistry and biology. Can you please suggest how to tackle parental pressure and PCB and CLAT preparation? See, to tell you very frankly, it is nothing to be panicked about, which a lot of people get. Okay, people are in their class 11th, next year will be their class 12th. Okay, so they will have that examination in December. So you have your board examination, you have your CLAT preparation, and then you have other activities to do. Now, I can understand that there will be a lot of pressure on you, but do not worry. Things will work out if you have a plan. Now, I'll suggest to you, Leela, in some time, okay, during the course itself, I have brought up certain important issues that I'm going to discuss with you insofar as your problem or your concern is related. But before that, so you should know the marking scheme, the time duration, number of question 120, time duration 120 minutes, marking scheme, every question you give the right answer, you get 1 mark, you give the wrong answer, you get a minus 0.25. So a quarter will be deducted. What are the subjects? What are the topics from which questions are asked? Let's, for example, GK. What are the types of questions? Recent appointments, sports, policy, Nobel Prize. What are they asking? तो आपको तो पहली बात यह है कि आपको पुराना क्वेश्चन पेपर अच्छी तरीके से देखना पड़ेगा. पुराना क्वेश्चन पेपर देखने का एक बहुत बड़ा फायदा, और वो फायदा यही है कि you get to understand कि क्या करना है और क्या नहीं करना है. So that is very, very important insofar as this particular thing is concerned. So I hope I have made myself amply clear to all of you by now. Next is your study plan. Now, here I would want to tell you, everyone, especially those who have raised questions like Leela regarding how to tackle this pressure of physics, chemistry, biology on one end and CLAT preparation, then your You will might be also wanting to sit for BBA or whatever other exam, medical examination or engineering examination is concerned. Now, the first and foremost thing that I tell my student is the fact that create a plan for yourself. Okay, so we are in the month of January right now. As on today, as I speak, I am in the month of January. Okay, in January, what should I do? Okay, GK, current affairs. Let me leave it right now for March, April, May. From then, I am going to start off because most of the questions are recent developments. You will have the sessions of the parliament, new laws coming into being, new judges of the new Supreme Court judgments. So things, just wait. Okay, right now, what should I do? I should have okay, maths preparation is good for the right now. Maths. Okay, suppose a person is weak in maths. Right now is the time for you. Weak in vocab, weak in English. Start now. This is the time. You want to have some basic understanding of the law. Civil law, criminal law, marital law, international law, law of contracts, constitution, some basic ideas. This is the time. Okay, I will have some basic ideas about everything in the month of January so that I know what to study, how much time to devote when in the month of February. So you make a study plan. Okay, you have 5 weeks, 4 weeks, 1 to 31st of the month. Okay, first week I will do only maths. I'll give around 3 hours to maths, 3 hours to legal, 2 hours to just reading the newspapers. So make a study plan, make a detailed study plan for yourself. And if you do not make a study plan today, you will regret it. You should know by the end of January what is my target, how much have I achieved. Create a study plan. Okay, in the month of January, you know that okay, maths मेरे को और थोड़ा सा ध्यान देके करना पड़ेगा. Legal तो समझ में आ रहा है. English के ऊपर भी ज़्यादा ध्यान देना पड़ेगा. Create a study plan for the month of February where you give less time to law, more time to maths and English. Create this kind of a study plan which is going to help you. Now you have the subjects in front of you: English, general knowledge, maths, legal reasoning, logical reasoning. So these are the 5 subjects. Allocate time to each and every 5 subjects every week. ये अगर आपने सोच लिया कि ठीक है, मैंने तो ठीक है लास्ट मंथ ज्यादा जीके पढ़ लिया, इस मंथ कोई जीके नहीं. कंटिन्यूटी इज गोइंग टू हेल्प यू. कंटिन्यूटी. पढ़ो, कम पढ़ो, ज्यादा पढ़ो. एक सब्जेक्ट एक वीक में ज्यादा पढ़ लिया, अगले वीक में उसको जस्ट रिवाइज कर लिया, ठीक है. इट इज नो प्रॉब्लम. You have to give importance to each and every subjects. That's very important. And when you start reading, you understand your strength and your weaknesses. मेरे को मेरा weakness पता है, मेरे को मेरा strength पता है. That is very important. Because unless and until you know your strength or your weakness, it will become very difficult for you. You at least yourself should know मेरा पकड़ कहाँ है और मेरा कहाँ लूज है. अरे मैथ्स मेरा उतना खास नहीं है, अरे जीके मेरा उतना खास नहीं है, अरे मेरा लीगल उतना खास नहीं है. You should know your weakness. Work on your weakness. ज्यादा टाइम इन्वेस्ट करो उसमें. Of course, you will have the pressure of your boards. I am not denying that. You will have the pressure of the boards. But what? Everyone is going through the same. Everyone. The person who will be topping CLAT will also be of your age. Will also be of your age. So, if everyone is doing things, why can't you do? But you have to have a very smart way of your understanding of this particular exam. You should be unique, create a study plan, allocate time to all the subjects that are questioned, understand your strength and your weakness, work on your strength, work on your weakness, give more time to your weakness. तो आपको पता चल जाएगा कि अभी this is the right time. And when I say that this planning leads to your preparation, now the second stage. The second stage is very important. The second stage deals with क्या पढ़ूंगा, क्या क्या चीज रेफर करूंगा, क्या क्या चीज नहीं रेफर करूंगा. मार्केट में हजारों किताब है, इंटरनेट में हजारों ऑनलाइन सोर्सेज है, किसको रिलाई करूं, किसको ना रिलाई करूं. Very simple question that comes to everyone's mind, that what are those materials that I am going to use to prepare myself for CLAT 2025. Now I can tell you 10 books. There are 10 different publication house coming up with CLAT material books. They also have their mock test. You have various guides. Go to any shop, any book shop in Delhi, NCR, Bangalore, Mumbai, Calcutta, Pune. Everywhere you will find guides for CLAT preparation. Now, the thing is that guides and all are going to help you. Everything. I believe that every study material available is important for you. But at the same point in time, you should know how to solve a question. Now, that's why the importance of online classes. And those of you who want to join BYJU'S exam prep, our courses, and if you have any doubts about, okay, what is CLAT, what is not CLAT, you can directly go to our link that's given, that's been pinned, it's given in the description box below, and say that I want to talk to my counselor. This particular statement given, talk to our counselor. Dial up them and you will get to hear from the mouth of the horses. So you will have various faculties talking to you. In case you want that, okay, you want one-on-one conversation with a counselor or with a faculty, you are most welcome to do that, so that you get a rough idea if you have missed somewhere. So there are hundreds of material available. Now, which material to choose, which material not to choose is up to you. Online resources, yes, beautiful online resources are available today. But you should have that potential that, okay, book से पढ़ना और क्लासरूम में बैठ के पढ़ना में हल्का सा different होता है, because you are only self-studying, and here you can ask 10 questions, you will get a reply. So that's there. Now, right now, another very important thing, since CLAT is all about passage-based questions, okay, so there will be certain passages given to you, your understanding of the passage, your reading of the passage. Based on your reading, understanding, and analyzing the passage, there will be certain MCQ questions, multiple choice questions. You just have to tick in the OMR sheet. Now, one very important aspect that I have noticed, and you must also take this into consideration, is the fact that right now is the time for you to strengthen your vocab, improve your reading comprehension. Now, why do I say that? Because of one very important aspect. Everything is today reading comprehension. Everything. The entire CLAT question paper is reading comprehension. Be it GK, be it legal, be it English, be it logic, be it even maths. So, reading comprehension becomes very crucial. Reading comprehension becomes absolutely crucial for each and every one of us. Is that clear? And henceforth, I would urge each and every one of you that please understand this particular aspect, that reading comprehension will be absolutely important for everyone. So get into the habit of half an hour newspaper reading every day. Half an hour, आधा घंटा newspaper reading. And then you work on your thinking skills, your critical reasoning skills, and all. So those are the preparedness that you will all be working on. Now let's understand your preparation for the legal part, the legal reasoning part. Now there are two important aspects that I recommend students to do. Divide legal reasoning into legal concepts and recent legal developments. And if you see CLAT 2024, most of the questions that came relating to important laws that were made in India, relating to press regulation, and others relating to judgments of the Supreme Court. So there is this recent development area and your legal concept. They might ask you a question on freedom of expression, freedom of belief, freedom to religion, habeas corpus questions. So they might ask hundreds of questions from legal concepts, law of contract, offer, acceptance, void contracts, voidable contracts, wagering agreements. They might ask you questions. They might also ask you questions on tough criminal law like kidnapping, abduction, murder, culpable homicide, not amounting to murder. So they might ask typical question on legal concepts, but they will also ask you questions relating to legal developments. Now, legal developments आपको कहां से पता चलेगा? न्यूज़पेपर से. पहली बात, न्यूज़पेपर से आपको आसानी से पता चल जाएगा what is the legal development. You can watch various legal news portal like Bar and Bench, Live Law. They give enormous good material on what is happening in the courts, what is happening in the legal fraternity. New 3 laws came into being: the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, the Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita. So there are all these new criminal laws that have been passed by the parliament, approved by the president. Now, those are also important. Important judgment, the 370 judgment, the Article 370 judgment relating to Jammu and Kashmir. Very important, very, very crucial. So you as a student must focus not only on legal concepts, but abhi kya ho raha hai? Abhi kya ho raha hai? So please keep an eye on newspaper. Newspaper reading, why do I say is mandatory? Because it helps with your English, reading comprehension, legal and GK. Except for maths, I think newspaper reading is the only tool that can help all the 4 subjects together: logic, English, legal, GK. 4 subjects reading newspapers. Maths, I can't help it. You have to understand those concepts. So, am I clear with all of you? And then you have mock test and previous year's question paper. Now, previous year's question paper is a measure or is an indicator of the fact what type of questions is this examination all about. When you see real question paper, you see the fact that, okay, this is the CLAT consortium which is making the question paper. Is the question paper okay, tough, okay, can be done, okay, out of those odd questions, 3 of them were really difficult, 5 of them were moderately difficult, 5 to 8 were absolutely easy. So it was a cakewalk there. So you have to understand the examiner. That's the end stage. And mock test helps you in your understanding of wide range of questions. There might be a question, okay, legal question on assertion and reasoning. Assertion and reasoning question. True and false. Now, or a question which deals with the fact that, okay, if you have to come to the right answer, you have to do it by the way of eliminating wrong answers. The right answer you cannot choose, but by eliminating wrong answers, you come to the right answer. Various techniques. So mock test and previous year's question paper will help you improve on your time management. 2 घंटा में, when you are solving question in the class, you are taking 2 minutes, 3 minutes for a question. Over there, 1 question, 1 mark. Are you able to solve the question paper within that limited time? So time management. And you will understand, okay, अरे मैंने ना छोटा सा मैथ्स में गलती कर दिया. You understand from your mistakes. So make mistakes in the mock test. Rectify your mistakes after the mock test. Analyze your mock test. कहाँ मैंने गलती किया? क्यों गलती किया? Where did I go wrong? Which path should I have taken? Which path did I take? Those are those tough questions. That is in the end stage. And finally, you have to keep on revising and staying informed. Now, what do I mean by staying informed? Now, what is happening in the courts? What is happening in the sports news, financial news, international news, social news, as well as legal news? These are those areas that are going to be in the forefront. There can be a legal question on the war in Gaza. There can be a question on the Russia-Ukraine war. Legal question. What is the international law all about? Now, you have to read everything. There is no point saying that, sir, ये क्या मैं छोड़ सकता हूं? नहीं, आप कुछ नहीं छोड़ सकते. That's number one. आप कुछ नहीं छोड़ सकते. And there is no strict sense. In the strict sense, there is no particular, syllabus. So you cannot come out of the question paper after finishing CLAT and say, "Oh, sir, out of question आया था, out of topic, out of syllabus." Nahi, there is no syllabus. Everything can be syllabus. Everything. So you have to be very careful. Current affairs. Now, one very important thing that I want to say, that we are coming with All India Open mock test for Maharashtra CET between the 6th and the 14th of January, Jamia Millia between the 15th and the 21st of January, and SLAT between 22nd and 28th of January. It's free of cost. So definitely go to the link below. You will find a link. Register yourself and go for this examination, because this is going to help you in your understanding of these examination. आप अगर ये सब examination का preparation कर रहे हैं, तो वो सब mock test जो free of cost है, दे दीजिए. देखते हैं कि आपका preparedness अभी क्या है और 1 साल बाद क्या रहेगा. Now, in case you want to talk to any of our counselors, it's very, very important. If you want to have a one-on-one discussion with any one of us, you go to the link in the description box below. There's a form. Submit that form and we will connect with you. We will connect with you. Okay. So here is a particular process whereby we are asking students to fill a particular form, and our counselors, if you want to have a one-on-one discussion with us, then you just have to fill that form. Now, we are starting this very important new series on the 7th of January, that is today, and this was the first session. Every Sunday, 1 and 3 p.m., we are starting with legal and GK booster series, starting on the 7th on the app. So friends, another very important news, on the 14th of Jan, you have to attend this free workshop on CLAT 2025, how, what and why, at 6 p.m. BYJU'S Exam Prep brings to you other law entrance examination mock test series. So you get it in the law 2024 UG test series. Okay, the other law entrance examination, the mocks for the other law entrance examination, very very important. Okay, other law entrance examination is there, so you have to just enroll yourself for this law 2024 UG test series, and under the test series you get all these mocks. BYJU'S Exam Prep also brings to you CLAT 2025 comprehensive course, 380 plus hours of live classes, 300 plus recorded videos, mock tests, practice question, practice test, study material, doubt resolution, and the CLAT Ignite magazine. So do subscribe to our YouTube channel, do like this session, do share this session with your friends, do follow us on our Instagram, our Facebook, join our Telegram channel. The link is all provided in the description box below. So just go to the description box below and you will find all the links to this. And if you haven't downloaded the BYJU'S Exam Prep app, download it now today. So guys, do like and subscribe. Thank you very, very much. I hope you understood the way ahead for CLAT 2025. Okay, so I told you, I did discuss with you the importance of CLAT 2025, and you have 12 months. What should you do? What should you not do? Take the habit of reading newspaper from today onwards if you haven't started. Thank you.